Thank you.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov? It's a celebration.
That's funny. Well, so, oh wait, you want to light that one?
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
how have you been, sir?
I've been good. I've been working and chilling.
Nice.
You know how that goes.
I do. I know that far too well.
Yeah, I saw your post. That's what sparked this whole thing. the thing with the minimum wages.
Oh yeah.
And
Did you see the reactions to that?
And then I didn't read all the comments.
Ooh, people got heated.
Yeah.
All those 9-to-5ers. Yeah, they hated it.
Yo, people always, even if it's, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but no matter what, people will believe.
If you're
they'll
exposing
fight their
it,
own beliefs.
yeah.
Like,
If you're exposing something that they're a part of, they are gonna fight it to the death that that is not
and
what's
that's
going on,
crazy.
or that it's okay, and it's a defense mechanism. It's a you're justifying it. It's like I've been surrounded with like a whole bunch of people that are on this wheel as I have been, not like I'm sitting here on a fucking cage above everybody,
just looking
at
down.
a bunch of wheels. No, I was right motherfucking there.
You were a crab in the barrel.
Yo, crab in the fucking barrel. And I'm just looking around, I'm just like, yo, this is not okay. It's like, why are we doing this? And it was everything. It started from Costa Rica. I started noticing that something was wrong in comparison to the rest of the world.
It was an eye opener.
Yeah, because and it wasn't the Costa Ricans. The place that I was actually at, technically I didn't actually experience too many Costa Ricans.
Mm-hmm. It was a more resort type atmosphere.
Actually, no, it wasn't a resort type atmosphere, but what it was, my good friend Abby, shout out to Abby, in
Abby.
Luz de la Sueño. Oh, she's gonna get me so mad.
In South America.
It's so good. It's such a good place. Oh wait,
no, it's Central America.
Luz and Cielo. That's what it's called. I'm pretty sure. I love you, Abby. It's a great place, and I never forget it. So the reason why it's so nice is because it's in a little town called Montezuma, and Montezuma happens to just have a lot of traffic with like travelers and stuff like that. So since she has a bed and breakfast, there was people that were there 2-3 days, and then they would go out, maybe a week, and then they'd be off again. But I was there the entire 10 days, so I got like a little revolving door of like people.
Yeah.
The one couple that stood out to me the most was a German couple that I met. This fucking German couple introduced me to a word that changed my life, and it was work-life balance, right?
There's a couple words.
Yeah. Well, sorry, the phrase. The statement. It was not a word, it was a statement. How do you say it in German? They're like, what? I was like, work-life balance. They're like, work-life balance. I'm like, no. I said, but in your country, how do you? I just wanted to hear it with my ears in German. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh no, we say work-life balance. I'm like, y'all use the American words? Work-life. I said, I've never even heard of the term. I don't even know what this is.
Word.
I was like, and that y'all use it in Germany in English? Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh my god! I busted my ass during this project. Literally would stay at work for like 12, 14, 16 hours. Slept there 2 nights in a row. Like it was really bad. I got this project done, and it funded my whole trip. The reason why I even got to go to Costa Rica was because of that trip. But it was just like, man, it was just like I'm still on a wheel. It's still, no matter what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make ends meet. And every chance I get, I try to escape for a little bit. And that's not living. It's not. That doesn't feel like a life. That feels like I'm just trying to survive and making a bit of happiness here, a bit of happiness there. Now you couldn't argue and say, oh well, why can't you just make the best of life and just be happy? I'm not saying I'm not even happy. It was more so like I don't want to settle for that. And I feel like I was better than office jobs. And it's not like I feel like I'm better. I feel like so many people are better than office jobs. It's not just me. I feel like I feel like offices are fucking cages for humans. It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's disgusting. It's not a life.
I work in the city, and I have like almost a bird's eye view of the city, and it's crazy because like especially around 5 o'clock. I'll be doing jobs, the locksmith jobs. I'll be doing them at 5 o'clock, and so I see the rush hour of people, and it's like a herd. It's literally like a herd. There's no shepherd or anything.
No.
There's street lights.
We are the shepherd.
Yeah,
we are our own shepherd.
We do it ourselves.
Yeah. And it's just like, and then I get told by everybody else that's doing the same thing, no, you just have to work harder, and then you'll get further. No.
You don't believe there's any truth to that, though?
I think there's a slight amount of truth. I think that there's a truth in the sense where if you work harder, you get further, you're going to be happier. But if you're working hard simply because you're only trying to pay bills, no matter what that is, if it's something that's tearing down in your soul and you have to do it, that's not okay. Like, to me. And you can easily say, well, then just go on to the next one. But it's not that easy. You can't. Have you tried to find a job, go from job to job recently? You can't do that. Yeah, this is not the 70s where you can be like, oh, guess what, boss? I'm calling it quitting time. I have 6 months pay in my account. Da-da-da. Everything is totally different now. You're just not, the job markets aren't there. You're not going to find another job that easily. So technically, you can't just tell me, oh, well, then just quit and find a happier job. That makes you more money. No, because everybody wants that. And everybody either and all the jobs are either already taken or they're going to be taken by somebody that wants to do it less than you anyway.
Exactly.
So, and if I feel like I'm worth a certain amount, and not because I want a certain kind of lifestyle, I want Maseratis and garages, and I want my bills paid on time. Yeah. I'm not asking for a lot. Did I put myself in
comfort?
Exactly. Did I put myself in a little bit of a hole? Sure. But I've also got myself out of the hole. But why do I go back into the hole? Because I don't like what I'm doing. So I will frivolously spend some money over here. And then all of a sudden, 6 months later, I'm like, oh shit, why did I have all this fucking crap. I literally, 4 months ago, I was fucking fine. And now I'm in the same shit. I'm like, what the hell did I do?
It happens to me all the time.
It's just like, so then, all this is happening, it's happening. It's just like year after year. And then a decade goes by. A decade. I didn't even think about it just now. A decade. A fucking decade. This is a decade. This is a decade. That was 15. This is 10 years. That doesn't, like, are you like, that's ridiculous of just doing this and being told the whole time that it's normal and it's okay. And then I should be like appreciative and stuff like that. And I'm like, appreciative? Fucking appreciative of what? Mm-hmm. I've gotten the numbers down, and every time I say this, I don't think I've had anybody argue with these numbers. You get 2 hours a day to yourself, you get 2 days out of the week to yourself, and you get 2 weeks out of the year to yourself. Plus given that everyone gets the holidays and stuff like that, like, so you're talking about those 3 numbers, that's what you get. That's it. And whether you're, now I guess if you're doing something really truthfully that you love, but how many people are doing that? In my own job, I only know a handful of people that are actually happy and love doing what they're doing. And 2 of those people are the owners. Yeah. And then my dream, I want to fuck this world with my camera and make it come happiness. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you remember that. But then I took that off for like a year, up until like, I want to say like 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, sorry. It's still like that now. Sorry, 2 or 3 weeks ago I formulated my new bio. Yeah. That's almost like the old one, but for like a good like 6 months or a year, whatever, however long it's been, I put just a human standing in front of other humans, trying to wake them up, which is exactly what my page has been. It's just, I want people to just ask questions and think about what's really going on and how they're living their lives and if it's affecting other people and other things, and it has been, and that's what it's been doing for me. So I've just woken up to that, and that's what I've been doing for the last 3 years on my Instagram. The next chapter is going to be, now I'm trying to wake up. And what's funny is that, like, I'm finally fucking this world with my camera and want to trying to make it come happiness, because that's what I've said that since the beginning. I didn't even know that I was going to do something like this trip that I'm talking about doing, and yet I had that bio. So now I reformulated just to say that I'm finally doing it, because I'm excited. And then I find myself asking the same questions, and this is what doing something like this is what has like myself has prevented myself from doing something like this, of course. And I do say that there have been other factors, like in my life, like, you know, family and just other situations that I've been in, financial, whatever other situations, and that have like prevented me. And like now I feel like certain things in my life are in a little better position, so I don't feel as nervous like not being here. So that's why I like chosen to do it. But what also is held me back is just like me is doubt. You don't really know. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I know 3 things that are going on this trip, and other than that, I have no fucking idea.
Everything else is out of your
Everything else is out of my hands. So it's just like I'm gonna, and that's the really that's a crazy like contrast to what's been going on for the last 12 years. I've known everything that's gonna go on, and that's actually what's been getting to me, because I know that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and go to work to a job that I don't want to be at again. Even if I was to go to a job, I have to go every single day to this place. And then I have to come back and then maybe work on the business that I try to start. But no, this is stuff that we didn't ask for. This kind of lifestyle. This lifestyle has been given to us before we even had a chance. Like literally, and it's not, I'm not even like talking out of my ass. Like the whole here, my bad. The whole J.D. Rockefeller thing. He really said, "I want a nation of workers. I don't want a nation of thinkers." Thinkers don't make money.
Exactly.
I don't want to make anybody money. I don't want to make me huge amounts of money. Like, I'm not down for this whole like, let's get 4 or 5 people down together, make a startup and make $1 bajillion. I don't care about that shit. If that's your thing, great, awesome. Love it and do something. Hopefully you're doing something meaningful. And hopefully if you're making $1 bajillion fucking dollars and you have 16 homes and 18 cars and 38 housewives, maids, I meant to say, you have some money left over to like do some, yeah, right, to money to do for for other people or some shit. But I'm sorry, all too often we see people aren't doing more. Now some people do. I know a lot of people that take care of their family. I literally just met a cab driver. He told me I was his first ride. After a year of not driving. He's been for the last year, no, for a while, but for last year he's been managing like 17 stores he's a DM, a district manager of Dunkin' Donuts in Brooklyn. So he has like 17 stores that he manages. But recently, and so he said this first, and I was just like, oh man, okay, he's paying for his he's sustaining his life with the kid and his wife while she goes back to school. She's gonna get her PhD for something. I'm like, that's really cool. That's not it. My man is literally paying. His mom lives there. His dad lives there. Full time, pays for everything. Multiple kids. The wife, I think, and a brother or sister, something like that. And he takes care of everybody. He's like, oh, my brother and sister. He's like, my brother is focusing on something, and he said my sister's also in school. She's doing really well. And I don't want her to have to like worry about work and stuff like that. So she's focusing on that. So I take care of everybody. So only because up until like a year ago, up until like just now, because his wife's going back to school, he's like, all right, well now I'm gonna just get a few extra bucks with the Uber because he's had it. So you kind of just like you can just turn it on or not turn it on. So he just hasn't turned on it for like a year, and what's it called? And only now is he just trying to get a few more extra bucks because now there's even more going on. Like not only was he sustaining himself, but he's also helping pay for her schooling. So it's just like, there are people out there. Yeah. But he does unfortunately have 80,000, 100 times more than what he has in his bank now. And he's not making decisions for the populace of countries and stuff like that. So unfortunately his heart is not in the wrong body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like trickle down effect, fuck that shit. I'm gonna use this hemp while I destroy my lungs with Dutch. At least a little with hemp though. I don't get the butane. Huh? I love blunts.
Yeah, I can't get enough. It's my favorite way of using weed.